If you're a man who wants to meet and attract beautiful women, spicy baddies in real life, I'm gonna be super honest with you. Cold approaching is easy. Yep, I said it. I know that might sound wild, especially if just the idea of walking up to a woman makes her stomach flip. But after 17 years of doing this across 30 countries and approaching over 15,000 women in just about every environment you can imagine, streets, cafes, restaurants, subway stations, airports, bathroom queues, even in front of their parents, I've discovered something most dating coaches won't tell you. The reason approaching feels hard isn't because it is hard. It's because you've been thinking about it all wrong. So in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to make cold approaching feel natural, rounded, and even fun without relying on dating apps, nightlife, or social media. You'll learn the mindset shift that instantly removes anxiety, how to spot women who actually want to be approached, the opening lines that work in any situation, how to create real connection, not just awkward small talk, and how to turn casual conversations into actual dates. Literally everything you need to know to meet incredible women anytime, anywhere. Now, most guys think approaching is hard because they've never been taught how to actually do it. You don't learn this at school. They're stuck in their heads overthinking everything. What if she rejects me? What should I say? What if people are watching? But let me ask you something. Have you ever asked a barista how their day was? Chatted with an Uber driver? Said hi to someone at the gym? You've already talked to strangers. Cold approaching is no difference. The only thing that changes is your attachment to the outcome. Let me introduce you to something I call frame. Think of it like sunglasses that change how you see the world and how the world sees you. Most guys go in wearing the wrong sunglasses. They're wearing the "I hope she likes me" frame. With these glasses on, every interaction feels like you're trying to convince someone to approve of you. You're small, she's a prize, and you're auditioning. But the real power comes when you flip the frame to "let's see if I like her," or "I hope I like her beyond her looks." When you put on these new sunglasses, suddenly you're seeing the world completely differently. You're the gifts. You've got value to offer. You're not there to convince them. You're there to see if they qualify for the magic you bring. That one shift, game changing. For my first few hundred approaches, maybe even more, I was stuck in that old frame. No matter how fancy my lines or how elaborate my routines, it didn't change the fundamental thing. My lens was wrong. It wasn't until I went through a deep journey of understanding my deeper self and resolving my emotional baggage that I finally incorporated this new frame. I am the gift. I have value to offer. I'm here to see if she qualifies for magic. Once I flipped the mindset, everything changed. When you approach from curiosity instead of neediness, it stops feeling like a performance. It becomes play. It becomes natural. Now, I've documented the entire frame shifting process in my free guide, the Frame Shift Protocol. It includes the exact exercises and word-for-word examples I use with my clients to help them make the shift in days, not years. Links in the description if you want to accelerate this process. But here's what makes a frame shift so powerful. It's not just an internal change. Your frame radiates outward and shapes how women perceive you. When your frame is solid, your vibe becomes magnetic. When your frame is shaky, your vibe feels uncertain. This is what I call soul game. When your inner frame and outer expression align perfectly, creating an authentic presence that women can feel instantly. Why soul game? Because it's about two things. First, the soul part. We're here on this planet for a short time. Why waste it on shallow connections? Soul game is about connecting with women on a deeper, more meaningful level. It's about seeing who qualifies for real magic in your life. And here's a game part. Not like a trick or manipulation, but like a video game. It's playful, fun, not a test you need to ace or a performance you need to nail. Just play. Soul game is the opposite of those pickup techniques that feel forced and fake. It's not about cheesy lines or manipulating. It's about being deeply present, genuinely curious, and leading with your truth. And once you've got that mindset sorted, approaching becomes play rather than performance. This world is a playground, nothing serious. We're here to connect and vibe, to discover who's ready to receive our energy and share theirs. Curiosity is a form of love. When you're genuinely curious about someone, anxiety melts away. You stop performing. You start exploring, and that's where the magic happens. I remember approaching this woman in London. Instead of worrying about impressing her, I was genuinely drawn to her energy. She was walking down the street like a swan, spring in her step, twinkly eyes, funky clothing that expressed something unique about her. I walked up and commented on her vibe. The conversation flowed effortlessly. We ended up spending the entire weekend together. The only reason I've been able to approach 15,000 women without burning out is because, well, number one, I'm a crazy guy. And more importantly, I'm never trying to extract something from the interaction. I'm fully present, noticing our connection, her expressions, my own shifting energy as we vibe together. It becomes deeply meditative, The more present you become, the easier it gets. It's a flywheel. Everything feeds into everything else. Soul game truly begins when you stop treating cold approaching as this mode you enter and start making it a way of life. You're at a cafe, you notice someone's energy feels nice, and boom, you say hi, that's it. You're not switching into approach mode, you're just living in a way where a connection is always welcome. Now that you understand soul game, let me show you something most guys completely miss. The subtle signals that tell you exactly when and who to approach. Here are a few simple signs she might be open. She's not rushing. She's not locked into her phone. She's got open body language. She seems present or curious about her surroundings. And yes, if you get eye contact or a smile, go now. But don't wait for a signal. Some of my best connections came when there are no signals at all. No eye contact, no smile, nothing. Just a quiet inner whisper. Go vibe with her. And I did. And magic happened. And here's what most dating coaches won't tell you. My best approaches often happen when I simply share my energy and genuine curiosity. So many women I've connected with told me afterward that I popped out of nowhere, but they were thankful I did. It took them out of their matrix. And that's what this is about. Sometimes feeling something you don't even know why you feel, trusting that gut feeling, inner voice saying, this might be scary, but I should go talk to her. Learn to trust that voice. The mindset here is, I don't need permission to say hi. I'm not performing. I'm just sharing my vibe. This doesn't mean approaching everyone. It means trusting your intuition about when a connection feels possible. Now that you know when to approach, let me show you exactly what to say that creates instant chemistry. You don't need clever lines. You just need presence and playfulness. Here are a few of my favorite openers. Hey, this is super random, but you've got this energy I couldn't ignore. I got to say hi. You've got this mysterious rebel vibe going on, like you're scheming something cheeky against the world. Definitely from somewhere spicy, no?
Excuse me. The way you're eating that, it's just like, it's like the most delicious hot dog ever.
And sometimes, nothing specific comes to mind. That's mine too.
Excuse me, do you speak English? You speak English? I just saw you from over there, and you look really nice, so I wanted to come say hi.
Here's a pattern. Spontaneous, playful, real-time observations. These don't feel rehearsed, they feel felt. And how you say it matters just as much. Calm and confident voice, steady, warm eye contact, cheeky smile, like you're about to say something spicy but respectful at the same time. Open, rounded body language.
Next is to
Like a K-pop or something?
Yeah.
Do you dance? Like,
No.
hey, be careful.
No,
Yeah.
thank you.
So yeah, you like dance and stuff? Like,
No.
no? But you sing like a K-pop?
A little.
A little?
Yeah.
I feel like you have a good...
Women don't remember what you said, but they remember how you made them feel. Remember, guessing something about her isn't about getting it right. It's about playing right. Always have that cheeky smile on your face. But saying hello is just the beginning. Most guys completely sabotage themselves even after they nail the opener. The next 60 seconds determine whether she'll be intrigued or looking for an exit. So you've said hi, now what? Here's the vibe. Thread the conversation. If she says she's from Barcelona, ask what it was like growing up there, instead of just saying, oh, that's cool, that's a great city. Share a quick story about your travels or your knowledge about the city. If she mentions her job, ask what lights her up about it, not just, what do you do? Be curious about her world, not just the facts, the vibe. When you follow the rhythm, the combo flows and connection deepens. Now pay attention, because this next part is what 99% of guys get wrong. Most guys immediately jump into interview mode. What do you do? Where are you from? What do you do for a living? It's like taking value away instead of offering value. You want to add value by contributing your observations about the vibe. Focus on the present moment and notice what you notice about them. Let me show you exactly what this looks like in action.
Okay. Your vibe, when I speak to you, your vibe instantly lights up, you know? You're like super smiley. Are you normally smiley like this? Yeah? I love that. I love that.
So that's threading, and it works every time. When in doubt, if you're about to ask her a question, turn it into an observational assumption. Pro tip, when the vibe deepens between you two and she's not in a terrible rush to go anywhere and she's enjoying the vibe clearly, suggest continuing the convo somewhere else. I'm a little thirsty now that you've completely distracted me. Let's go get a quick tea around the corner.
I'm kind of thirsty. I'm holding this water, but I'm kind of thirsty. So
I also have.
yeah. should we go grab some coffee real quick?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Over there.
And just when you think you've got this mastered, you'll face these inevitable fears. Let's talk about the big fears. Fear of rejection, totally normal. But rejection isn't personal, it's redirection. She's not feeling it? Cool. Bless her path. Next. Think of rejection like traffic lights. Green, yellow, and red. No matter how amazing, charismatic, or sexy you are, there will always be people who just aren't available or interested. They're red lights. Some people are yellow lights. Not green right now, but could be at a different time. Once you understand this, rejection stops being personal. It's just feedback on the situation, not on you necessarily. I've been rejected thousands of times, literally thousands, and I'm still standing. And each rejection taught me something and led me closer to the connections that were meant for me. In my 17 years of approaching 15,000 women, what's the worst that happened? I'm still alive. Some of those crazy rejections make for the best stories now. Frankly, I don't even remember 99% of them. But what I do remember is how much I learned about myself, my self-expression, what moves a needle in human connection. Fear of being weird is only weird if you think it's weird. If you own it, it's bold. If you're respectful and grounded, most people are flattered you notice them. Fear of not knowing what to say, you don't need lines, you need presence. Breathe, smile, observe, speak from now. Worried what people will think? Would you rather stay invisible or live boldly and attract real love into your life? You only live once. Exactly. The truth is, these fears never completely disappear. Even after 15,000 approaches, I still feel butterflies sometimes. The difference is, I've learned to dance with the fear instead of letting it freeze me. Now, once you push past these fears, something unexpected happens that goes way beyond just dating success. Cold approaching didn't just fix my dating life. It changed everything. When I started on this journey, I just wanted to meet women and solve my dating problems. But I actually found something much deeper. This practice showed me parts of myself I never knew existed. Learning to cold approach helped me understand my own energy. It taught me to be real instead of putting on an act. It showed me how to truly connect with people in a world where most interactions stay surface level. It also taught me to be fully present, actually be in the moment instead of stuck in the head. These skills changed all my relationships, not just romantic ones. I made amazing friends, business contacts, and romantic connections just by saying hello to strangers. I've had adventures in cities where I knew nobody simply because I approached someone interesting. But here's what most guys experience, even successful ones. You see attractive women every day, but you hide behind dating apps, alcohol, other crutches. You focus on making money or hitting the gym, thinking those things will eventually give you the confidence to approach. It's like wanting to play in the NBA, but instead of actually playing basketball, you're just watching videos about Michael Jordan. How many times have you thought, she's too busy, she's too hot, what if I get rejected? Then you go back to swiping, back to bars, back to working on yourself, but that someday never comes. I know this because I've been there. This holds your life back. You distract yourself with social media, scrolling through Instagram or OnlyFans, hoping that's enough, or you settle for a mediocre dating life, telling yourself it's good enough, but it doesn't have to be this way. This skill has made me truly free. It's giving me a foundation no one can take away. I can go anywhere in the world and thrive because I know how to connect with people. I can create whatever experiences I want in life. Whether you're outgoing or shy, you're wired for connection. This taps into our basic human need to connect with others. And this is what I now teach. Because it's not just about talking to women, it's about expressing who you really are. I'm on a mission to end loneliness, to help men build real connection, not just with women, but with themselves. Because when you connect with your authentic self, you can connect with anyone. So that's it. Cold approaching is actually really easy when you approach it the right way. You now have everything you need to start approaching attractive women from confidence, from the right mindset to spotting opportunities to creating a powerful vibe. If you follow everything I've shared in this video, I promise you'll start seeing massive results. You'll feel more grounded, more connected, more magnetic. Doing this alone is easier said than done. You'll need to unlearn years of social conditioning, rewire your limiting beliefs, build new confidence, and master the subtle social cues and skills that make attraction feel effortless. And this is exactly why I created Papa Club, to guide men through this transformation step by step. Inside, I'll personally show you how to develop your own authentic soul game, overcome approach anxiety for good, and create genuine connections with incredible women. Just like I did with Mikhail, management consultant who after divorce felt completely lost in the dating world. He thought it needed to be this alpha macho male to get attention. Once he learned soul game, he stopped trying to impress and started connecting for real. Now, he's married to the woman of his dreams, and I was his best man at his wedding, and I even gave a speech in Russian. John, crypto investor who would freeze up around beautiful women. He'd overthink everything, what to say, how to stand, when to approach. Sound familiar? After our work together, he now connects effortlessly with women everywhere he goes. Brendan, 28-year-old communication coach who, despite teaching others how to communicate, was still a virgin. The idea of cold approaching terrified him. Within just 7 days of working together, he was approaching women with genuine confidence. He ended up attracting a Miss World Grand Finale contestant into his life, completely shattering his limiting beliefs, especially given his zero success with women before. This is what happens when you master soul game. So if you're finally ready to build your dream dating life, love life, and unlock your social freedom and confidence, and reconnect with your sexy, vibey self, click the link in the description, apply for Papa Club, and let me guide you every step of the way. Until then, keep calm and vibe on.